What is up, guys? We are back in business with another video today, and yeah, it's been a while. I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I'm making videos again. Long story short, we finally got a new PC. It's cooking good, if I do say so myself. It's able to run everything I can record, stream perfectly fine. So I've been trying to keep up streaming recently, and now I'm getting back into making videos. Now I'm gonna try and keep this video short and sweet for you guys. Nothing too crazy to go on about. This is just another, I guess, episode of Cop or Drop. We're gonna be talking about Phoebe today. As you know, Phoebe's a new Spectro DPS character we got, and she's a goddamn really got strong Spectro DPS at that. So today we're gonna talk about reasons why you should pull her on your account, and other reasons why you might just want to skip her because her value might not be as important as you think it is. Now, an important disclaimer, guys: pull for whatever characters you like. Do not let this video be the end all be all. It's just simply here to help people, like, I guess, make up their minds, if anything. If you're not certain why you'd want her or why you wouldn't want her, these are just some reasons why you should, and these are just some reasons why you shouldn't. It's a video game. Have fun. Pick up the character if you like them. You already know the rest. Now, with that being said, let's get into why you should be pulling Phoebe. So, one of the first things I want to talk about is that she is an incredible DPS. Like, her damage is really goddamn good. Not too surprising though, because most of the DPS we've been getting, if not all of them recently, have been doing absolutely just bonkers amount of damage. So Phoebe will be no different. But what makes her really good as a DPS is that she has like the biggest AoE in the game for a DPS character. Her AoE is extremely cracked. Like, all that damage, and then she does it in that massive AoE size. It gives her like really good value, because it helps in that new event that we have as well, right? Because you need a lot of new AoE for that new permanent event that we've been getting. So Phoebe is going to shine there. Now, one of the other reasons why I think she should be pulled on your account, and this one's a bit iffy, but a lot of people could want this, and I guess honestly this could be a bad as well. She starts the Spectral Frazzle meta. So this is both a good and a bad. I'm going to list why it's good, and then I'll talk about why it's bad later. So she starts the Spectral Frazzle meta, which is going to be obviously a new meta that's going to be hitting. We're going to be doing damage over time. So this is very good. This is her first character of that meta. So if you want to start working on your Spectral Frazzle team, she's going to be a very good pickup. And the best part about it is that she's good without the whole having a only Spectral Frazzle team. So you can just keep her as a really goddamn good DPS with massive AoE until you get to that Spectral Frazzle part. Now, another reason why you should be pulling her is her weapon choices. Her weapon choices are out of control. She can benefit from so many different weapons. Obviously, her signature is going to be best in slot, but if you have Yinlin's, that's really goddamn good. It's only like, I think, 8% worse. If you have, I think, what's her name, Zeshi's weapon is only maybe like 10% worse. And then you have just Cosmic Ripples, you have the new event weapon, you have the battle pass weapon. She has a lot of good goddamn choices for weapons. It's actually crazy. So that's another reason why you should pull her up. You don't need her signature. You can skip her signature, save your pulls, and you will be perfectly fine. And one of the next reasons that we're going to be talking about is that she has Spectral Rover as her best in slot team. Obviously Spectral Rover and any support, so this could be both good or bad depending on how you're looking at it. So yeah, I think this is also good, and I think it's also a bad. So Spectral Rover is going to be her best in slot, so depending on your account, this could be very good for you. One like very good character that you can invest into that's already on your account, that you do not need to like go out of your way to wish for, right? Because obviously it's our MC, so we already have them, and we have all the constellations for them to make them as good as possible. Now, that is going to be all the reasons why I think you should be pulling for her. Now, let's talk about the reasons why I think she shouldn't be a must pull. And the biggest one, like the one that sticks out as a sore thumb, is that she is another Spectral DPS. And let's be real, we all know who the other Spectral DPS is. And if you don't see where I'm going, it's going to be Jin-C. Jin-C is cracked out of her mind. She's the current Spectral DPS we currently have. She is really goddamn good, and if you've pulled for Jin-C, I genuinely don't even think you should be pulling for this character, because Jin-C is already phenomenal as a DPS. She can clear all content. She has a free-to-play team with Yanwu. Her best in slot support has been reran, like she's been out here twice, so people probably have her on her account. If you pulled Zeji trying to maybe get her for Carlotta, you also have her for Jin-C. Like, it's going to make I guess like getting her a lot less value if you have Jinsei on your account, especially if you have Jinsei with Zeji, which leads us on to another reasons why I think she is not a must pull. We don't really have a perfect support for her, or like a perfect buffer, right? Because as I've said before, her damage is extremely split. She doesn't do like, oh, she does this one big thing. Like, no. Her damage is extremely split. Like, she does good heavy, but she also does good liberation, but she also has decent basic attack, but then she also has her damage coming from her outro. She has her damage split all over the place, right? So it's not just one good buffer can carry her. Her damage is extremely split, which means it's going to be a lot harder to like get a specific buffer for her. So I think this is also going to be a reason why you should not be pulling for her. And I think the last reason is that she's just another DPS character. Like, this kind of ties into the reason why I said you already have Jinsei. It's like we already have a lot of good DPS characters, right? We don't need, you probably won't need more. Like, if you already have a strong account, you can clear all content comfortably, and you don't really like this character too much, I do not think she's a need. Like, Carlotta's extremely strong. We talked about Jinsei, that's extremely strong. Jian, even Jian, Zhang Liao, Encore's clearing all content, and Rover has just been on the rise. Like, since recently, Rover has just been climbing up the tier list. So I genuinely think you are chilling if you have the other DPS characters. Obviously, like Camellia is another like amazing example of a DPS. So if you have other DPS characters, I think that drops the value of this character on your account significantly. And honestly, guys, those are all the reasons I wanted to touch on why you should or should not get her. It's glad to be back making videos again. This is going to be bright for this episode of Cop or Drop. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's anything you guys think I missed. Drop it in the comments. I like constructive criticism. Just do not be disrespectful. Nobody wants anybody like talking to them. They're stupid. So yeah, if you have anything else, drop in the comments. Feel free to do so. And with all being said, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day. Peace out.